Chapter 7. On Tuesday morning, while Peter was sorting through the fruit and veg at Tesco, Thompson sent his first direct text to Peter. Jackie had apparently been removed as their go-between. Can you come by the station right after work? We will pay for your dinner, so the sooner the better. Please give me an estimated time of arrival if you will be here. And now it begins, said Peter, out loud in front of Morris. I have to pay for all those nice Paris meals. What are you talking about, Pete? Peter pulled his thoughts together and tried to back out of his foolish talk. Nothing, Morris. He responded that he could arrive at the station at 5:30 p.m. Thank you. You will receive a text from my assistant to receive your food order. Peter arrived at the station on time and went straight to the basement. The guard at the front desk only raised an eyebrow as Peter passed. Upon arriving, Chinese takeout was sitting on the table with a glass of water. Much better than what I had waiting at home, said Peter to the technician. After he ate, the technician guided Peter through a voice recognition process similar to the one in Paris. A large screen showed what looked like a video game screen in a first-person view. We will now run a similar test that you did with your agent in Paris, but using this video simulator, said the technician. Now, Mr. Casey, I only want you to think of moving your right hand. Peter did so, and the avatar's hand lifted. Mr. Casey, I want you to act as if this is a video game, but as much as you can, I want you to think the avatar into action. In other words, you will be tempted to physically make the moves and perhaps speak out loud, but I would like you to try your best not to. Okay, said Peter. He walked towards the door and opened it. Did you feel the door handle? Yep. The technician typed in a command and asked him to touch the door handle again. Peter touched it, then pulled his hand off the handle immediately. Shit, man, it's hot. Excellent, said the technician as he checked the list. Without provocation, Peter now decided to punch the door hard. Fuck, he screamed as he held his hand. That fucking hurt like hell, he said. Yes, Mr. Casey. Please be careful and do just what I tell you. Now, Mr. Casey, there is a man coming towards you. He will attack you and you must defend yourself. Before Peter comprehended what the technician had just told him, the other avatar was squeezing Peter's neck. Flashbacks came into Peter's head of a 12-year-old Paul O'Brien trying to choke him, and that was the last time he felt this sensation. Peter's instinct was to knee the avatar in the groin. The other avatar bent over suddenly, but then came back and swung a fist at Peter. Peter ducked and ran towards the door into the other room. He could see a kitchen in the distance and ran towards it, locking the door behind him. He feverishly looked in all the drawers and found a knife. He could feel the texture of the handle and the weight of the knife. The other avatar attempted with no success to open the door to the kitchen. Peter held the knife up. He waited a few seconds and the door flew open with the avatar on the other side. Peter could tell that the avatar looked of Middle Eastern origin. The enemy ran at Peter while Peter came down hard on his head with the knife. CGI blood went everywhere. Take that, you fuck, yelled Peter. Peter placed the knife in his head several times until the other avatar lay still. Thank you, Mr. Casey, said the technician. That will suffice. I was just getting started, said Peter. Are there any guns in this kitchen? I said that's enough, Mr. Casey. Just ask him, man. No need to get defensive. The technician shut down the program. That will be enough for tonight, Mr. Casey. I just got here, man. Is there no other training that's needed? No, that should do. Hey, what's your name, by the way? Asked Peter. Francois. The technician left the room. Fuck's sake. What's that frog so upset about? Peter laughed.